Clint here. Hope you all are doing well. I'm going to work with you guys on your balance. It's important during this time that we keep our balance work going. So I'm going to show you some at-home exercises that you guys can do. Pretty simple. These are for all ages, all conditions. If you have any questions, you can feel free to email us. The first one we're going to do is just a sit and stand, and you're going to be working on having perfect form. So a lot of falls happens when we go to sit down. So the first thing you want to do is make sure your legs are touching the back of the seat. If your seat has handles, you'll grab onto the handles and then you'll sit down. I want you to sit straight in the chair. Okay, grab onto the handles, back straight, lift yourself up. All right, and then just practice finding the handles again and sitting back down slowly and controlled. What you don't want to do, and this is how bad falls happen, is when you plop yourself down. Okay, you do that, that's how a seat can go out from under you. You can have a nasty fall and potentially a bad fracture. So you start off, hands on the handlebars, standing up, sitting down. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Do 10 of those. All right, if you do 10 comfortably, you feel confident, you're going to go to one hand on the handlebar, come up and sit up, find the handle again, find your seat again, slowly controlled, sit back down. Alright, if you don't have a handle, the side of your seat works. Find the side of your seat, push yourself up, stand up balanced, and find your seat again, sit back down. That is the first balance exercise, so you can do 10 with no hands, 10 with one hand, and 10 with both hands. Practice all forms. No hands looks like this, sitting down, straight back, standing up, nice and slow, and in control. So for some of you that might not feel totally confident or comfortable sitting and standing doing this exercise, what they recommend is having a chair in front of you in case you feel like you might fall when you're coming forward. So just to demonstrate, you sit down, nice controlled, good posture, straight back, stand up, and this chair is here for you in case you feel like you're going to fall forward. For our second exercise, what we're going to do is take our chair, put it in front of us, and just march in place. Nice and slow, in control, working on having that perfect balance. And you can do 10 on each leg for a set of 20. And the next thing we can do, still holding on to our chair, we're going to do hip abduction leg swings. So we start with our feet shoulder width apart, we rotate one leg out, swinging it out, activating that hip. This is going to help a lot with the waddle that people have when they stand or when they walk. So you do 10 on one leg, nice and slow, everything's in control, and 10 on the other leg. So after we do our hip abduction leg swings, we're going to do leg swings going backwards. So still holding onto your chair for balance, swinging that leg backwards as far as you feel comfortable, and coming back to the starting position. 10 on each leg. So this next part of our balance work will be a little more advanced work. So you can all do everything in the beginning. This is just for people that maybe are a little more confident, a little more comfortable with the balance work that we're doing. So you guys might know this one. It probably looks familiar to what we do here. You can have both chairs, right, hands on both of them, and stand on one foot, 10 to 15 seconds. If you feel like you can do this confidently without falling over, switch to one hand, 10 to 15 seconds. And if you're still feeling good, 10 to 15 seconds with no hands. Now we don't have the vibration plate for you guys, so that's unfortunate, but by doing these exercises at home, you can maintain that balance that you were getting. So we'll do 10 on 10 seconds to 15 seconds on each foot, and then we'll be done with that one. All right, this next exercise for balance, you're going to take your heel, you're going to line it up with your toe. You're going to stand just like this. Okay? And if this is easy, walk yourself forward a little bit, find that balance spot, and hang out there. 10 to 15 seconds in this position, and then you'll switch feet. Left heel goes in front of right toe. Find that balance position. Take your hands off the chair if you're comfortable. If you're not, keep your hands on the chair. Walk your front foot forward a little bit. find that spot, and hang out there for 10 to 15 seconds. All right, for this next balance exercise, it's a lot like the one we just did. I call it the DUI test. It might look familiar to some of you. What we'll do is you're going to take your hand and find a countertop or a place where you can walk along while having something to support yourself. So you can start with one foot planted, other foot goes right in front of it, heel to toe, find that spot, find that balance, and then next step, heel to toe, go all the way down your countertop, and then when you get to the end, work on going backwards, toe to heel. So a lot of falls happen when we're turning around to grab something or to look at something. So we're going to do exercises to improve that. So you're going to have both chairs next to you. You're just going to twist your core. Okay, your eyes can go with your body. Find a spot to look at and hold it here for 5 to 10 seconds. And go to the other side. Twisting the core. Eyes find a spot to focus on. Working on your balance. 10 to 15 seconds. And come back. And if that is too easy, or you want to do a more advanced version of this, you can go on one leg, same thing, twisting your core, using the chair to find that balance spot. Your eyes follow, 10 to 15 seconds, and do the other side. Good, same thing, 10 to 15 seconds on this side, and you can drop your feet, and you can do your other leg if you want to. And that is our balance exercises for today. Stay tuned for next week when we do more balance work.